we go, guys. Got a video today. We're back, and we say it a lot. We're trying to get these more regularly. It's just a little hard, but I've got a video today I think you guys are gonna like. A little comparison of above 20 millimeters. When you start getting that 20 millimeter range, on your neck, 20 millimeters and above, you're gonna be pretty much above the half kilo mark, and then a bracelet, you're gonna be above that 250 gram mark. So this is a good representation just to show you kind of two similar pieces width-wise, weight a little bit different, and obviously length completely different. In addition to that, it's also gonna be a little nice comparison between rose gold and yellow gold, which I know you guys always like to see. This piece in particular is a really cool custom piece we just did for a really good client of ours, MiamiVicee. He actually just got signed and everything, so it's a big deal for him. This is his first big piece. These are his initials on there. It's the sleek lock. I'll show you guys a little bit of that as well. All right, so like I said, you got two pieces here, both in that 20 millimeter range. Bracelet here is a little bit bigger. I want to say this one's about 21 millimeter, 21 and a half. So 21 and a half, 22, 21.7. So right around that 21 millimeter mark. And as you're noticing, it's never going to be the exact same. These are handmade, guys. Handmade, like anything else that is handmade. There's always slight differences from piece to piece. It's just part of being handmade. If you look at two Rolls-Royce engines, they're not going to be identical. Handmade. So with this one, we're looking at about 21 millimeters, 21 and a half in that range. And then on this one, so again, 21-ish millimeters on this one, handmade Miami Cuban link. So we got that. And then over here, we have another, this one is going to be right around 20, 20.3, 20.2, 20.3. So 20 millimeter necklace here. Bracelet here is gonna be 8 inches. And again, just for reference, if I put this 8-inch bracelet on, what up, man? What you need? All right, you don't want nothing. 8-inch bracelet fits me perfectly. I mean, obviously a little big for my skinny ass wrists, but this is actually a perfect fit for me. And this is an 8-inch bracelet. This bracelet here is about 7.5 inches. My wrist, if you measured exactly, in the 6.8, 6.9 inch range. So you can see how you've got to size up with these big bracelets. Again, this is my everyday one. This is a 7 millimeter. This here, 21 millimeter. 8 inches, 7.5 inches. You can see they actually fit the same. So they both kind of stop. I prefer them to stop right at that, mark here before your hand. Some guys like them to fall a little farther down. Some guys like them that they don't even slide at all. Personal preference, but there you can see the difference in length is going to be. And then the chain here. Weight on this guy here is going to be, what is this one? I think it's 285 is the weight on this one. And then this piece here, again, 20 millimeter, right around a little bit over 20 millimeter. This one's actually 23 inches right now. We are going to bring it down. Customer wants it to be 22 inches. Yeah, I think 22, so we got to take out about 2 links. We made it longer with the sleek lock, so we always make it longer just in case we have to redo a sleek lock or anything, or because we do actually have to cut a link to put it on here, so maybe we cut a link and it just doesn't look right. So we always make it a little longer just in case, and then we take out those links as needed. Additionally, it's always good with a big piece to have, your jeweler make you a few extra links, because that way you can make sure it fits you right, and then you can have it, if you need a little longer, you don't have to remake the whole piece. They have a few extra links there for you. And again, this has that sleek lock I know you guys all love so much. It slides straight in just like your regular Cuban. It has your little click, and I missed it there. Click, a little tiny click, and then you actually have a pin on the inside, and this closes, and now it's secure. And again, this is a sleek lock actually with raised diamond initials. These are actually VS. I know a lot of times, we do recommend SI just because cost-wise it's the same. This is his first big piece. I know he's really excited for it. So he just went out, did the VS. On something like this, the price isn't that much different, so it's really not too big of a deal. So again, this right now is 23 inches. I think it's actually a good length. Totally up to you. I know right now the style is a little tighter, so in that 20, 22 inch range. With the bigger ones, you always got to keep in mind that the links themselves are gonna, stop it. So it can't be too short, which just won't be comfortable. You can see there's a nice piece. And again, with the sleek locks are cool. I'll give it to you. They kind of give you a pendant without actually having a pendant. It's just something different on your piece. And with this lock, it is actually a little, I prefer it to the box lock. It's all personal preference. I know Danny likes the standard one. I think this one looks a little more in line, whereas the box clasps always have, the 8 stick out a little bit. All personal preference. This is gonna be a fee if you want this on here. Price depends on the size. Obviously this one's gonna be a lot more than if you had a 8mm with this on it. So again, just showing you guys this piece, 20mm, 630 grams, I believe, at this current length. When we bring it down, it's gonna be 605. So in that 600 gram range, again, over a kilo. Bracelet, 21mm, 286 grams. This 20mm, 600 and some odd grams. Both of these are actually in 10 karat as well, and then this one's gonna be the rose gold. Getting them off is a little more tricky just because I'm not used to it, and the clasp is a little bit different. Show you guys the clasp again. Really unique way. Tongue still slides in. And again, when we say, when we give you guys lengths, it's not going to include half of a clasp. That's for sleek or regular. So in this case, when you measure it, you don't do end to end because this sits inside. So that if you measured end to end, you're going to get an extra inch, inch and a half. You measure without one end. So you put from here on the edge of your ruler and measure to the edge of this, or take this off the ruler and measure to the edge of this. So like I said, this right now is 23. Clicks in. Get a little bit of a click still. I think you guys love that click. And then you got top closed. Yeah, so that's the video there, guys. And then also quick bonus, just because again, weight with length is such a big difference. Remember, this piece right here, 20mm around, 630 grams as it is. 20mm, 630 grams, 23 inches. This bad boy, 26mm, 500 grams in a bracelet. So you can see how much bigger you get for that weight when you're talking about a half a kilo in a bracelet as opposed to a half a kilo in this. Night and day. So both of these pieces are a kilo. This one's a little more, and this one is more, and it's still smaller than this one by a pretty good amount. And this one I want to say, I said 26, but let's double check. Yep, 26. 26.4, so a little over. So that's just a good idea. Again, shows you, the weight is always going to change. Weight, width, always, those go together. You can't have a 500 gram bracelet be 20mm. It's not possible. You can always go a little bit wider. It depends. It's hard. Look at the website for big pieces like this. They're not actually on there because they're always going to be just, give us a call. We can definitely get you an idea. Just keep in mind, big boy price right here. If you're talking half a kilo, you're in a different kind of budget range than somebody with like my 7mm, a little more modest. If you're going with these, you got to be ready to open up your bank. Same thing with this. That's pretty much it. Length. I know you guys are gonna ask length. This thing is actually 9 inches, and again, just for reference, 9 inches. And does it fit? We should make that'll be a series we'll do. Does it fit? I think that's pretty much it, guys. Again, thanks for watching. We're gonna try to get more videos for you. Good comparison, a little bit of rose gold, a little bit of yellow gold, size difference, all above 20mm, 2.5 kilo and above, 250 gram bracelets. Any questions, leave them down below. We love reading the comments. Stay safe, stay happy. Thanks, guys.